Our family highly recommends the foam insulation experts, definitely. I mean, our foam insulation installers were on time. They were very professional, and they didn't even have to like come into the house physically to get the job done. So that was great. And, we actually love it when a company tells you, what they're going to do and then actually does what it says it's going to do. So that was great as well. So, we just want to give a big, huge thank you to foam insulation experts for making our home a lot quieter and ultimately for saving us money on our utility bills each month.